Alrighty guys, it is 7 something, like 45 minutes from sunset, and we have a storm rolling in a few minutes. Ooh, look at that servo flutter. Storm coming in. We have very little wind right now, which is like, I haven't had a no wind situation like this in such a long time. So I wanted to bring out the F18. It's looking all pretty sitting there, and it's hasn't been flown in a little while, so just want to get a flight in, and I just want to fly it more because it's one of those planes that's just like so much fun to fly. So much fun to fly, and I have not spent a lot of time with it in zero wind, so they howl. The twins, oh, look at it float. Look at this thing just glide like nothing. This is why I said it's my favorite plane, because it has everything you'd want in a plane. You can fly like pattern. Like, I've never been able to fly like so precise with the servos the way that they are. And the airfoil design, along with just like, I don't know, it's hard to explain everything about it that's so perfect, but you really need to fly it and understand. The feel is like telepathic, and the weight, the power to weight is another huge thing, where when you have something so floaty, you're kind of get yourself out of trouble. Like, you can just kind of cruise around at half throttle and not really worry too much about an issue unless you do something stupid, which I do a lot of stupid things, a ton of stupid things. Simple bank and yank, 2 servos. The sound is crazy. It howls. First battery and I'm already like ready to crash. I can't wait to see the first video. Who's gonna fly first? I know you guys are pretty close to getting them finished because it's only been a couple days, and I know a lot of you guys get these things printed pretty quick with one printer. I think like 3 days maybe you can get it done, 4. Because it's a small plane. You can fit a lot on one build plate. All right, I gotta get a flat spin in. No, actually no. I feel the battery is getting a little bit weak. So I don't want to take a chance. Especially, I love these little 1300s. Okay, I'm going to swap out the battery. Get another 1300 in, my favorite battery. It just absolutely loves this thing. The 1300. So there's a couple things that that went into the design process of this. So when I looked at all the materials and the thicknesses and all the tolerances, I realized that by placing the fans right here, I had a feeling, based on all my other twin 40s, that the battery would sit roughly around this area. I know that a 2200 would probably be centered in the battery compartment, and I was within maybe like 10 millimeters of being exactly correct. The 2400 SMC is like a long duration type battery for me. It's about the heaviest you'd want to run on this, 2200, 2400 4S. And ooh, that was loose. That's scary. This battery was loose, so it was rocking around in there, and that is never good because your CG is going to get severely affected. 403. All right, I'll wait, and I'm going to run that one last. Oops. 417. All right, this battery is full. So the 1300 goes right here. You know what, you got to plug it in first, because the weight of the adapter and the weight of the actual like battery wires are pretty heavy, and you want to push everything back into the fuselage. And you know, just accessible. Let me see what that right there is, where the 1300 fits, and you are right on the bumps. Okay, so you're right on the bumps. And what that does is, when you have a battery as far as you can reach your fingers, like towards the center, basically towards the pivot point of the plane, it's like having a race car with all the weight low and central. When you have weight on the end of the plane or the race car, it has a polar moment where it's harder to make transition, and this thing turns. You really just need to fly it. You need to fly this thing to understand what I'm saying. Like the responsiveness is what I'm trying to say is like nothing else. Ooh, now when you run full rates like I do, now my CG is a little bit back right now because I know I wanted to do some flat spins. When you run your CG like this, ready? Flat spin, flat spin, flat spin, flat spin, flat spin. Right towards me. So good. And what's crazy about this thing is that all it does is it pitches the nose up a little bit. I don't want to change the trim, because I put the CG on the back side of the nubs. When you run full rates, you are running a risk of stalling when you're low. So if you're low and I were to pull full elevator right now, you have to be very smooth, because if you pull full elevator, you're gonna stall and you're gonna crash. And I've done it once. And it's not fun. But the good thing is a lot of times with the F18, if you pile drive the F18, oh yeah, this CG is back. It's back. You got to actually push a little down a little bit on the nose. It's easy to repair, is what I'm trying to say. Tail slide or slip angle. Oh, see, that was right there. If you can stall it. I just stalled it, but I was a mistake high, so I was able to catch it. Okay. Let's do another flat spin. I'm low. I'm really low here. This is the best flat spinning aircraft I've ever made. The best, 100%, hands down. Hands down, the best flat spinning plane ever. It's incredible. This is quarter throttle, half throttle, back up to half, because I don't want to take any chances with this. This is my pretty plane. It literally sits on my couch like it's a person. Oh, I just did it. Oh, I just did what I told you not to do. When you pull back on the elevator too hard, you stall the airframe. It has so much authority. I have a feeling it's fine. I don't think I cracked anything. I hope it's just the canopy, because I really want to fly this thing a little bit more. Yep, I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. Cool. This is what happens when you do dumb stuff. You win stupid prizes. And I don't want to win these stupid prizes. Okay. I know I got a little bit more time on here, so I'm actually throwing, there's like a 3-mile-an-hour wind, tailwind. I know when you go 3/4 throttle, you can climb pretty decent, and you're only using like 60% battery usage, which is pretty cool. So I learned some tricks when I was at Flight Fest. Somebody was telling me about that, where they ran data, and it like exponentially helps you with the battery. All right, ready? Flat spinning. Get it over here. I like to run full throws, guys. You could get away with a lot less elevator, which is probably smart, but it's gonna be a little harder to flat spin if you don't have full throws. You just need to be cognizant of it, and you need to not, just know you don't want to pull back too hard on the stick. Like if you pull back right now, stall, you're stalled. See, it just wanted to turn and drop its nose because it was stalled, all right? All right, I'm gonna chug over here, slowly. I hear the thunder coming. Thunder's definitely coming, guys. Ooh, see, it was stalling. So this is not a Delta by any means. The cool thing about Deltas is they will come in and they will always just do their high alpha. They may wing wobble, wing rock a little bit, which is fine, but it won't drop a wing. This will drop a wing if you get too slow, okay? So you don't want to go too slow and you'll drop a wing. So, and like I am headed into the wind right now, so this is where the wind is, so I should have landed directly at myself. I don't like doing that for obvious reasons. All right, so let's change this up a little bit. So that's as far back as you really want to go with the CG. You just don't want to go that far. Not recommended, but you know what? You guys are adults. Well, I'm sure most of you are adults. I'm gonna let these cool for just a second. I can feel that they're hot. What else can we talk about here? So the control surfaces are giving me no problem at all. I am getting servo flutter. One thing that just got brought up to me by a guy on my Facebook group is these are actually knockoffs of the Tower Pro 9 grams with the purple square logo. For these are the Amazon knockoffs, and they're great. They're great little servos and they work well. But my buddy on the group mentioned that I'd have better luck with the factory Tower Pros. So I'm actually going to order a bunch of factory Tower Pros for my direct drive servo setup and see if that fluttering goes away. And also he said that they respond quicker, so the response time is faster and it's going to be more precise. So you can't beat that. So, you know, and I felt that these were hot. I'm giving them a little bit of a break, but I think I gave them enough of a break. I gotta get like a little fan to bring to the field, because I want to be able to know and tell you guys that you can run 4 batteries no problem without overheating these little tiny 20s, these little tiny baby 20s. That is a little bit on the front side of the nubs. I want to get it like on the actual nubs. I just moved the wires back a little bit. Every little bit, like you can feel it when you're holding it on the, yeah. So this is like the front side of the nubs right now. Oh boy, we got people on the field. Okay. I'm gonna just throw. Perfect. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Just put it on the nubs or on the front side of the nubs, guys. You're just better off doing that. Just a better idea. Full throttle. Full glide. That's all glide right there. Off throttle. Gonna bring it right by. Check the roll. It's quick. It is quick. And I got full rates. I have no expo, no nothing. This is all full beans, everything on the servos here. Now that I think about it, this is the first time, sorry, I got a bug. This is the first time you guys have ever seen this thing fly in no wind. So that's pretty cool. I hope you guys can see this all right, because it's very dark. It's like super dark. Oh, I feel raindrops. I feel rain. It's coming. We got no wind, which is so nice. Oh, I just saw lightning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, it's far. I saw a big lightning bolt over to the side. Ooh, getting nailed by bugs here. That's like 20 miles away. It's coming though. Break out to the side. I love that move. It's like my favorite move out of all the air show moves. It's like the move that they teach them in dogfighting 101 to evade somebody behind you, because you break the opposite way you want to roll, and it's just funny. It's when you first watch it, when you're like a noob and you're at an air show and you're like, what is that guy doing? It looks really cool. It looks like it's like a confusing thing to your eyes. Turn over the top. All right, I'm gonna bring this battery in. We're running out of time. It's starting to rain, of course. Perfect. So that's how I recommend landing this, guys. I recommend just bringing it like a couple feet, maybe 3 feet off the ground, bringing it down where the airspeed's getting low, and then just gently flaring with the throttle off, and it'll just do the plop landing. The plop landing is definitely, I think your best option. Just because you got two intake lips under here, and that's usually a good idea. All right, guys, you know what? It's the rain. The rain's getting heavier, and I know how this goes. Unfortunately, this has to come to an end. I had one more battery. Actually, I had 3 more batteries. I had 2400s, and it's not going to happen tonight. I tried. It was the calm before the storm, but the storm is here. It's actually coming. It's coming in from over here and here, so it's here for sure. All right, guys. This was see the rain right there? That's what that's what I'm dealing with. It actually doesn't feel that bad. It feels good because it's hot. Thanks for watching the video, and I will the next video you see is probably going to be, come on, unlock, hello. The next video you see is probably going to be the Bay Hawk, or the BAE Hawk video, and that should be, let's see, it should be tomorrow actually. So hopefully I get that done, and then yeah, I will see you guys on the next one.